Hello, I'm John Marie Patrona, and we're going to talk about cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Well, cloud computing is the delivery of different services through the internet. These resources include tools and applications like data, storage, servers, databases, networking, and software. To understand completely what is cloud computing is the delivery of services through the internet, including data storage, servers, databases, networking, and software. Cloud-based storage makes it possible to save files to a remote database and retrieve them on demand. Services can be both public and private. Public services are provided online for a fee, while private services are hosted on a network to specific clients. There are basic components to cloud computing. Here are the components: clients, the internet, and the service providers. Clients are corporations and end users who want access to data, programs, and storage, while the internet provides the connection between the clients and the providers. Two of the most critical factors of determining the efficiency of cloud computing are the speed and the reliability of the user's access to the internet and the internet's capability to provide safe and reliable transmission of data and programs. Service providers are organizations with computer connected to the internet that are willing to provide access to software, data, and storage. These providers may charge a fee or may be free. And here are some of the characteristics of cloud computing: agility, cost reduction, device and location independence, maintenance of cloud computing, and multi-tenancy.
Hi everyone, this is your Manong John, and we'll be talking about the different types of cloud services, development models, and the different types of cloud computing. So, without further ado, let's begin. So even though cloud computing is a new type of service, it is still being used by quite a number of different organizations that ranges from big corporations to small businesses. These types of services includes emails, storage, backup and data retrieval, creating and testing apps, analyzing data, audio and video streaming, delivering software on demand. So moving on, we have development models, which has three basic types, which are the private cloud, the public cloud, and the hybrid cloud. So first on the list, we have private cloud. Private clouds are reserved for specific clientele, usually one business or organization. Private clouds offer many advantages due to their provenance and autonomy being owned by a single entity. Foremost is the high security offered by a private cloud. So in short explanation, private cloud can only be owned by a single entity or organization or a business and cannot be accessed by anyone or the public. So second on the list, we have the public cloud. Public clouds provide their services on servers and storage on the internet. These are operated by third-party companies who handle and control all the hardware, software, and the general infrastructure. Clients access services through accounts that can be accessed by just about anyone. So in other words, public clouds can be accessed by the public or anyone that knows the account and has access to the internet. So moving on to the last type, we have the hybrid cloud. Hybrid clouds are, as the name implies, is a combination of both public and private services. This type of model allows the user more flexibility and help optimize the user's infrastructure and security. So now that we know the three basic types, people started to develop new types of models coming from these three basic types. So these latest models are community cloud, big data cloud, and multi-cloud. So moving on to the last topic that I'll be discussing, which is the type different types of cloud computing. So for the last topic that I'll be discussing, it is about the types of cloud computing. First off, we have SaaS or software as a service. Involves the licensure of a software application to customers. Licenses are typically provided through a pay-as-you-go model or on-demand. This type of system can be found in Microsoft Office 365.1. Next, we have the ISS or Infrastructure as a Service. Involves a method for delivering anything from operating systems to servers and storage through IP-based connectivity as part of an on-demand service. Clients can avoid the need to purchase software or servers and instead procure these resources in an outsourced on-demand service. Popular examples of the ISS system include IBM Cloud and Microsoft Azure. Last but not the least, we have the PaaS or the Platform as a Service. It is considered the most complex of the three layers of cloud-based computing. PaaS shares some similarities with SaaS. The primary difference being that instead of delivering software online, it is actually a platform for creating software that is delivered via the internet. This model includes platforms like Salesforce.com and Heroku. So next slide, I have provided you an comparison of the three different types of cloud computing. So you can pause the video so that you could look it up. That's all. Thank you.
So we are now gonna discuss about the advantages of cloud computing. So first, we have the backup and restoring data. Once the data is stored in the cloud, it is easier to get backup and restore that data using the cloud. For number 2, we have improved collaboration. Cloud applications improve collaboration by allowing groups of people to quickly and easily share information in the cloud via shared storage. So at 3, we have excellent accessibility. So cloud allows us to quickly and easily store information anywhere, anytime in the whole world using an internet connection. An internet cloud infrastructure increases organization productivity and efficiency by ensuring that our data is always accessible. So at number 4, we have low maintenance cost. Cloud computing reduces both hardware and software maintenance costs for organizations. At number 5, we have mobility. Cloud computing allows us to easily access all cloud via mobile. At number 6, we have iServices in the pay-per-use model. So, cloud computing offers application programming interfaces or APIs to the users for access services on the cloud and pays the charges as per the usage of services. At number 8, we have data security. Data security is one of the biggest advantages of cloud computing. Cloud offers many advanced features related to security and ensures that data is securely stored and handled. If there are advantages, we also have disadvantages of cloud computing. So a list of the disadvantages of cloud computing is given below. So we have here for number 1, internet connectivity. So as we all know, in cloud computing, every data such as image, audio, video, or etc. is stored on the cloud. And we access these data through the cloud by using the internet connection. So if you do not have good internet connectivity, you cannot access these data. However, we have no any other way to access the data from the cloud. So by number 2, we have vendor lock-in. Vendor lock-in is the biggest disadvantage of cloud computing. Organizations may face problems when transferring their services from one vendor to another, as different vendors provide different platforms that can cause difficulty moving from one cloud to another. At number 3, we have limited control. So as we know, cloud infrastructure is completely owned, managed, and monitored by the service provider. So the cloud users have less control over the function and execution of services within a cloud infrastructure. Number 4, we have security. So, although cloud service providers implement the best security standards to store important information, but before adopting cloud technology, you should be aware that you will be sending all your organization's sensitive information to a third party or a cloud computing service provider. While sending the data on the cloud, there may be a chance that your organization's information is hacked by hackers. So, after the advantages and disadvantages, we have cloud computing in the world of business. So, cloud computing came on the scene well before the global pandemic hit in 2020. So, using apps on smartphones, streaming shows and movies, participating in video conferences, all of these things can happen in the cloud. Today, the next generation of cloud, including capabilities such as serverless computing, makes it easier for software developers to tweak software functions independently, accelerating the pace of release and to do so more efficiently. Businesses can therefore serve customers and launch products in a more agile fashion, and the cloud continues to evolve.